Good evening and welcome to Inside Speedweek, the Trailways edition. Mike Rutherford would gain the pole for the main event over Tim Buckwalter, Tim Dietz, AJ Michael, and Jimmy Brookins. Rutherford would get a great start on the first one, but it might have been a little too good, as the staff would call it back. Try number 2. It would be a little closer this time as Buckwalter would stay with him, but there would be a wreck involving Timmy Barrett, Cameron Morrell, Jake Murphy, Dwayne Gutshaw that would bring out the yellow flag. As the field was slowing, there would be a flip involving Jimmy Brookins and Jim Young, most likely ending Brookins' Speedweek with heavy damage. Under the fireworks, start number 3, with Rutherford trying to hold off Buckwalter and Dietz. Another good start for Rutherford, leaving Buckwalter to fend off the rest of the field. But not too quick, because this one would come back too, as Robbie Kendall and Kenny Etkin would bring out the caution flag, ending Kendall's night. He would finish deep. Start number 4 looks like it's going to be good this time as Rutherford drives away again. Another great start for the 7H. The whole field makes it through 1 and 2 cleanly, but right as Rutherford gets to the line, the yellow flag is displayed for the 69 of Shane Hoff. This would lead to another double file restart. This one would prove costly for Rutherford because both Buckwalter and 4th place starting AJ Michael would beat him to turns 1 and 2, and they would go 1-2, leaving Rutherford in 3rd. Rutherford would go to work and try to work his way back into competition as Tim Buckwalter opened up his lead. Jeff Hartman worked his way to the front along with former champion Shane Lewis. Defending champ Heath Henley was barred mid-pack where he would stay most of the race. Tim Buckwalter's lead was big, but there would be a yellow flag on lap number 7 for the 36 of Jake Murphy. That would bunch the field all back up, and it would be Buckwalter over Michael, Rutherford, Hartman, and Dietz through the cone. AJ Michael makes a bid for the race lead but can't quite get there, and now it's Hartman trying to get by Rutherford for 3rd. Rutherford would hold him off and take over the 2nd position from AJ Michael just laps later. Hartman would follow through into the 3rd running position as well. Rutherford and Hartman would start to reel in Buckwalter, who was starting to fight an ill-handling car. Rutherford would eventually catch the 25S car and try to make the pass for the lead many times, but was never quite able to complete the move. Finally, on lap 17, Rutherford would use the outside at the exit of turns 3 and 4 and down the front stretch to take over the race lead, pushing Buckwalter back to 2nd. Quickly, Hartman would follow through and take the runner-up spot, pushing Buckwalter back to 3rd. It was clear sailing from there for the 7H car as Rutherford drove to his 3rd career Speedweek victory.
3rd A-main victory in Speedweek. Way to kick off Speedweek. But let's talk about the restart. Did you think we're ever going to get this thing started?
No, it was definitely a little frustrating. I've never seen a track do 5 double file restarts. That's the first for me. I've never seen a track let 2 cars go by the pole sitter before the start line either. That's the first 2, but we never gave up. Caught Timmy there at the end. How about that? A pass on the outside on open track. I didn't think it was possible, but Gary Hunter gave me a heck of a car.
Hey, what? I saw you try to cut to the inside of Timmy up here in turn 1. He shut the door on you. He was not going to give it up that easy. And then, did you think you could hold it on the outside?
I knew we were going to definitely get a good run. I didn't know if it was going to stick coming off the 2. I figured I'd try and stuff it in underneath him a couple of times and see if I could get him to protect the bottom a little bit and leave the outside open. And it worked out.
Results have Rutherford over Hartman, Buckwalter, AJ Michael, and Tim Dietz. Other notable finishes have former champion Shane Lewis 6th, last year's champion Heath Henley 7th, Brock Zerfalls came from 22nd to 9th, Mike Dicey was 12th, and defending winner Robbie Kendall was 23rd. Tomorrow night, Lincoln for the 2nd leg of the Speed Week. Gates open at 5, racing at 7. We will see you there.